People think the forest ends where the road does. It doesn't. The locals warned me about the dark fae, but they always did it with half smiles and jokes. Like it was a bedtime myth meant to scare tourists. Don't whistle at night. Don't follow lights between the trees. If you hear your name, know you didn't. I laughed. I shouldn't have. I was hiking alone near an old stretch of woodland, where the map still glitched on my phone. No signal, no wind, just trees packed so tight the moonlight barely touched the ground. That's when I noticed the silence, no insects, no birds. Even my footsteps sounded swallowed, like the forest was listening instead of echoing. Then I heard it. My name, soft, familiar, my own voice coming from behind me. I spun around. Nothing, just trees. I told myself it was stress, fatigue, imagination, doing what imagination does best when it's dark. I kept walking. That's when the lights appeared. Tiny pale glows floated between the trunks, blue and sickly white, pulsing like slow heartbeats. They weren't fireflies. Fireflies don't wait for you to notice them. These did. Every step closer made the air colder. My breath fogged, though it wasn't cold enough for that. The lights drifted deeper into the woods, just far enough to stay out of reach. I followed. That was the second mistake. The forest changed. The trees twisted, their bark splitting into shapes that looked like stretched faces. Roots rose from the soil like fingers clawing upward. The lights gathered, forming a loose circle. And then they stepped out of the shadows. The dark fae looked almost human, almost as the worst part. Their limbs bent wrong, joints too many, movements too smooth, skin like wet ash, eyes black and deep, reflecting the lights like bottomless wells, smiles carved too wide, too knowing. One of them spoke. "Thank you for coming," it said, still using my voice. I tried to run. My legs locked. The ground beneath me softened, pulling at my boots like mud mixed with bone. Cold hands brushed my arms, my neck, my face. They didn't hurt at first. They measured. They learned. "We borrow," another whispered. "Names, faces, sounds." That's when I understood the stories. People don't go missing in these woods. They come back. I don't remember how I escaped. I just remember waking up at the edge of the road. Dawn breaking like nothing had happened. No marks, no wounds. Just a splitting headache and the taste of iron in my mouth. I thought I was safe. Until my sister told me I'd been standing outside her house at 3 a.m., smiling at her bedroom window. She said I kept whispering her name. I wasn't there. At least, I don't think I was. Now, sometimes, when I'm alone, I hear footsteps that match mine perfectly. I catch my reflection blinking a second too late. And last night, I heard myself whisper from the hallway, "Don't worry, I'm almost done borrowing." If you ever walk near a forest and hear your name called, don't answer.